Hey everyone, welcome back again in the session, guys. So in the last session, we have discussed about the left-right inner join, right? In today's session, we're going to discuss about the full join, right? What is full join? In full join, what it will do? It will return all the record from left table as well as match from the left and right, and the right table. Okay, you can see if you remember at the starting point, we have the two tables, right? So let me use snipping tool and let me show you. If we see the working of full join, let's see it here. To compare in full join. So let's see. We can see in full join what will happen. It will return all rows from left table. So you can see all rows from left table is returned. Let's see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? These rows are from left table is returned. Right? And plus matching rows from right table. So matching rows from right table is like that for which one ID 10, 20, 30. So 10, 20, 30. Okay. For 10, 20, 30, matching rows is written. Can you see department and department name 10, 20, right? For the null values, there are no matching rows in the second table. So null is written. For the 40 values, 40, right? For the 40th ID, right? This ID is not present in department ID. So it return the null values for the second table. Once the left table and matching row is written, then it's come to the right table. From right table, 50, 60 is not there. So 50, 60 is there. You can see 50, 60. And from left table, you can see there are no matching rows for 50, 60. So it return the null. Okay. So in that way, full join is working that we already discussed, right? If you see the syntax for full join, okay, till now we are doing like left join, right join with syntax, right? You can see we implement like in that way. From select columns from table 1, right join table 2. But this time the syntax is different. Here, what we are doing, we using we using left join, right join, and between this we apply union operation. What does union operation is doing? So if you remember in union operations, let me go to the notepad, uh, show you. Suppose we have two sets of data, right? In first set of data like that, two, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then the second data is like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So when we apply union operation, so what I will get? I will get a single set in which I will get all combination of element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. You can see there were there were duplicacy were there, 3, 4, 5 is there, 3, 4, 5 is there, right? But when I apply union operation, so what happened? It combined all the sets together, right? And return only unique values that present in both sides. Okay, no duplicacy window will be returned, right? Same thing is here. I apply left join, right join. Okay, I apply left join, right join. Okay, after that I will apply union operation. So all rows, okay, without duplicacy, all written rows will be written. Okay, all combined rows will be written. Okay, so let me write the syntax. Syntax is simple. That we are same is here. So what I can do, I can write here. Let me go to the new SQL file. First choose the database. So my database name is Office. So I write here use Office. Then let me choose the first employee table. Let's start from employee. Select star from department. Okay. So let me execute this code. You can see we have employee table as well as office table. Employee table. Okay. Let's say dependent table. DEPE and DENT dependent. You can see when I execute this code, it is written employee table as well as dependent table, right? So as we know, for dependent table, ESSN is matching with employee table SSN values, right? So I want to apply full join. So what I can do? I can write here select star from employee left join dependent. Okay, on employee dot SSN equal dependent dot ESS. Okay, then we have to write union. Then I write here select star from employee right join dependent on employee dot SSN equal dependent dot ESS semicolon. Okay. So now let's select this code and execute this one. So you can see I get full join. You can see from left. So in the output, you can see for this for this SSN, right? Sorry, for this super SSN, there is a no values present in the left side, so it is in the null values. Okay. So in that way, we can do full join. Okay. We can do also one that way, one also way. We can write a short name also, right? That as we discussed, I can write here select star from employee as E. Okay, as E left join dependent on E dot SSN equal E dot ESSN. Okay, then apply union, then select star from employee as E right join dependent on E dot SSN equal E dot ESSN. So now let's execute this code. Okay, let me check. There's something wrong. D dot ESSN okay है and unknown column name D. Okay, I did not give a short name to for dependent. Right here SD and for dependent same is SD. Okay, so this mistake happens so many times. We forget to give the short name and and use the short name is here. That's why this error is coming. Let's like this and execute this and I got my output. So in that way, you can use short name to give your table. Okay, and it will print the full join as the output. The next one is cross join. Okay, so what does cross join will do? So cross join will return the Cartesian product of my data. What I mean, let me show you in one way so that you will get some idea. As we discussed, like each rows from first table is connected with each row in the second table. So how we can do that? Let me show you. So give me one minute. So you know guys, Cartesian product. What does Cartesian product will return? Cartesian product means combination of each rows with other rows in second table. So now let me show you this by writing this on this here. So suppose I have two tables. As you see, it in the Cartesian product. Okay. So suppose I have two tables. Let me go to the snipping tool. So suppose I have two tables, first one, second one. So what happened as we discuss in cross join? First row is connected with this 10, second row is connected with 20, third row is connected with 30, fourth is also for. Okay, let me take a simple table so that it will be more better clarity. Suppose I have two tables. Okay, the first table is contain ID 1, 2. Okay, there is a category name A and B. Second one is that ID, okay, and price. Okay, so for ID 2, price is 10. Okay, ID 3, price is 30. Okay, so as I said in Cartesian product in cross gen, what happened? One is connected with 2 also, one is connected with 3 also. So means what I get as the output 1 A. Okay, from there ID 2, and from there ID price 10. You can see ID, category, ID, price. Okay. Similarly, one is connected with 3 also. One, product name is B, then ID is 3, price is 10. So one is connected with each and every row, second table. Now comes to 2, second one. 2 is connected with this one. 2, product name is B, ID is 2, price is 10. Okay. Similarly, 2 is connected with B, ID 3, price 30. Okay. So you can see Cartesian product, like the number of rows is there, the number of rows is there, multiply with this. So total rows, I get it 4 rows. That's the output. In that way, I get the Cartesian product. So that is for cross join. Okay. So how we can implement this practically cross join in the SQL Workbench? So you can see the syntax. We have simple query right here. We have to write select star from employee cross join department. Okay. So let me write these queries here. So right here, select star from employee. Okay. Cross join dependent. Okay. Semicolon. And you can see when I execute this query, you can see each row. You can see John is repeating again and again. Why? Because it is connected first name with each dependent name. Okay. So in that way, we can use cross join. Okay. So I hope everyone this full join and cross join is clear. Okay. So this join concept is completed. Okay. We have one more join, that is self join, that we're going to discuss. Okay. So that will be in next class. Okay. So I hope, thank you everyone. The every point section is clear to everyone. In the next session, we're going to discuss about the remaining join and some other queries that is present in SQL. Okay. So thank you everyone.